What's going on? Welcome to Full Throttle Vision, everybody. It's April 17th, issue or episode 16. Episode 16. Jeremy, how are you today?
What's up, man? How you doing, bub?
Good. Hey, just heard you were out at bike night last night. You were out at Wesley's. I went out to bike night myself at Wesley Chapel, Harley Davidson. So, how was bike night?
It was okay. It was only about 60, so a lot of people didn't show up. Maybe about 20 some people, 20 bikes if that.
60. That's chilly up there?
Well, I mean, because that's at about 5 or 6, and then by about 9, 10 at night, where when everybody's coming home, it's gonna be probably in the 50s and shit and chilly. So
Oh, yeah. That's a little.
nobody. Well, I mean, we all came out, man. We always go, so I don't know what the hell was going on, but nobody showed up.
All right. You got your hair of the dog this morning? I got my coffee.
What the hell did I do?
You got your, where's your drink? No, your drink. Where's your drink?
Oh, it's my cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice.
Yeah.
See, you also turn our phones on mute so we don't get those notifications while we're doing live shows. Anyway, episode 16. We're gonna have fun with it. We are talking Motorcycle Expo because it starts Friday. Yes, whenever you're watching this, it starts the 19th Friday. We're doing load in on Friday all day. We're going to be there doing vendors and everything like that. Over 60 vendors set up in almost 100 vendor spots. It's going to be great. We got live bands all weekend long. Jerski, you've been down for the expo before when we were doing Massive. I know I sent John a couple things. Now, in the past, we brought in people like Buck Cherry and Daughtry. Bring up one of those, John, if you can. I know I sent them in Messenger, but those were back in the day. Look at that. That was our last one at Quaker right there when Lita Ford was on stage. Look at the people in front of that stage. I mean, this is what we used to do, and we took a couple of years off, so we know it's not like it's that. It's not going to be like that this year. We hope it is, but we don't have that national act. And in fact, John, you were at that one, I believe. And then this is an old school one. This was 2020 when we put it on. Look at the names we brought in, Jeremy. I mean, you know every single one of those names and songs from them, right?
Right. Was this at Quaker or was this over at Burt's?
This was the one that was over at Burt's before they were actually built.
Okay.
We brought in, what was it? Buck Cherry played Thursday night. We had the hurricane come through, the tornado just totally screwed up a lot of things. We had Daughtry on Saturday and Uncle Cracker on Sunday, if I believe, or Friday was
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
yeah, I think Friday was Uncle Cracker and Saturday was Daughtry.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
these are
right.
old school. This isn't this year, but this is what we did in the past. But look at that. We had Bobby Frisk, Jeff Fatolo. Those were both playing again. Ticket prices. It was amazing, man. I can't believe we actually did that. Thursday was Buck Cherry. Friday was Uncle Cracker. Saturday was Daughtry. And let me tell you, man, I remember you being at that. What you were driving people back and forth, parking?
Oh yeah. That's the one that me and Uncle Rick was working at. We were driving, shuttling people back and forth in the vans from vendor
We had
parking
shuttle
way down the way.
at the church. We had people parking at the church coming in. So that was our last one before COVID hit, before everything went awry. And we did that. And then we went to Bike Week, and in Bike Week in March, that was in February. In March, they shut everything down and everything just went to shit. So, that was our last expo that we did. We did a couple of years. I want to say 17 was the one we did last at Quaker Steak and Lube. But now we are back at Quaker Steak and Lube. There's a great logo. Tracy made a great logo for this, didn't she? With the skull and the hands.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, man. I like the handlebars and everything.
Kind of like an old school retro look, Motorcycle Expo and that cursive font with the roses.
Yeah, I like it.
So
We
you can
need
see it's
something
April
different.
19th to the
We need something
21st.
different. They need something different from coming back for the first time in a while. Need something new.
Yeah, and Tracy's really good. Tracy is my stepmom. She does graphic design and actually taught me all the graphic design I know. And she brought that, and I said, I need something different and cool. And she came up with that, and I was like, I really dig that logo. In fact, I saw that the beer distributors made some posters and put it around Quaker with that logo on it. So I was kind of excited to see that they jumped on board with the
Well,
logo.
that's cool.
Yeah, it is. John, we have the calendar of events. I know the whole schedule we can bring up too. It has the Friday, Saturday, Sunday on it. And we're going to talk about the bands. Look at that. First, we'll talk about our sponsors, Attorney Fran Hosh, 866-LAW-FRAN, lawfran.com. Motorcycle, car, truck, accident, call them if you need. We hate it if you do, but if you do, call Fran. And then Camp Easy Ride. Now, you know a little bit about Camp Easy Ride, Jersky. You've stayed with them in Sturgis.
Oh, it's nice, man. It's all set up for you. And Marcus does a good. He puts on a good thing there, man. It's nice.
He's going to have one of his setups to show people the ultimate moto glamping experience, and it really is. This logo says a lot. Simply arrive, party, drop, repeat, and leave. You ride up on your motorcycle. Everything is in a tent for you. I want to say it was a mattress, multiple blankets, mirrors, chairs, lighting, whatever you need was in your camp. And if you don't have it, he'll get it for you. And then what you do is he sets these up in all these places like Sturgis. We have Leesburg coming up. They're over at the campground in Leesburg. So you get to do the whole camping experience and not have to bring everything with you. Not have to pack like all your shit on the back of your bike and then get there and it's set up. You don't have to do that. It's like renting a camp, like renting a tent, you know? You go in, it's already set up for you. You do your shit, you leave, and they take it down and put it up, you know?
All you do is bring your clothes on your back, and that's it, man. Whatever you're going to wear while you're there, and you have a house all set up for you.
Really, and it's great like that. And it's a big party. There's coffee in the morning. He really knows what he's doing when it comes to doing that. And I think it's exciting because they're everywhere. I mean, Sturgis is one of their biggest ones, and he just took over all of Buffalo Chip at Sturgis. That's where you want to go. I know they're doing a Key West giveaway. You could go down into Key West. And the one I saw at Key West was awesome. You basically walk out your tent, and the water is right there. You could fish from inside your tent if you wanted. That's what's pretty cool about that. So
that's cool, man.
But there it is right there, everybody. That is the expo coming up. You're looking at it. We got big pictures, 100% free, no charge to get into the event this year. And we did that for a reason because we want to bring it back to old school times when you don't pay to get into the event. You know, we are giving away $100 an hour. The Diva Angels. Charlie, come here for a second. Grab me one of those signs so I can show people how big it is. The Diva Angels are going to be walking around selling tickets, and they got signs. And we kick off Friday night with Jeff Vitolo and the Quarter Mile Rebels. 3-piece rockabilly band, awesome. If you don't like rockabilly, you will like Jeff Vitolo. He is a lot of fun. He's a local DJ in adult establishments too, so he knows how to use a microphone. Here, look at this, John. I think I made the signs big enough. What do you think? That sign is so big. I was like, I made them a little bigger to stand out, and I was like, oh, look at you got a new job, Charlie. You're gonna be a sign spinner. So $100 an hour giveaway tickets, $1 each, 6 or 5. So we're gonna be doing that. The Divas are gonna be walking around with those, but they're like 2x3. They're way too big. I made them too big, but that's okay. And then we got Saturday night. We're gonna do our Miss Full Throttle bikini contest. It's 7 p.m. We're giving away $1,000 cash. That's not bad, right? $1,000.